What is up, everybody? We are back. Finally, it's been forever since I've posted any videos other than like shorts and lives, but I started doing a little short segments on Kerbal Space Center, and I got one video that got over 5,000 views, and that one video said, should I start a Kerbal Space Program series? And the fact that it got 5,000 views and like 10 subscribers and everything, that to me is a yes. So here it is. For those who do not know what Kerbal Space Program is, it's a space agency simulator. You start off with just like your basic parts, everything, and you build up. You try to go to different planets, their moons. You explore space. It's got its own little solar system here, kind of, similar to our actual solar system, but a little different. Yeah, so that's what we are. Also, there's 3 modes. We'll be playing in career mode, but sandbox is what we're using for our shorts. It unlocks, it's what it is. It's a sandbox. It unlocks everything. You have access to everything, and you can just play around. Science mode, it is basically the same thing as career mode, but you don't have to worry about money. I can click on it here. Funds and reputation are disabled. Contracts are not available. So no contracts, no funds, no reputation. It's just scientific data to unlock stuff and everything. Career mode does contracts, reputation. Reputation gives you better contracts, stuff like that. And then you have to manage your money too. If you run out of money, you can't build anything and then you're over. So yeah, that's where we're going. And we're also going to try to keep these episodes about 15-minute long episodes. So there might be some heavy editing in some later ones, or we might just go a little longer here and there. We'll just kind of see how things go. And I'll also be doing a shorts episode of just recapping what we did in like 30 seconds. So it'll be kind of chaotic. Here we are. Here's our little fancy space station. Thanks, I've got it. I don't need your help. We are playing with a few mods. They are visual only, just to kind of make things look a little bit better around the world. Stuff like that. Each one of these can be upgraded. So we have a runway, we have a launch pad, space plane hangar where we build planes. Mission control, we'll be going in that in a second. The vehicle assembly building will be most of our time spent, I feel like. Tracking station is how we can like jump from craft to craft, whatever, see what everything's doing. Research and development, this is where we unlock everything. We gotta have science. This takes 5 science, that takes 5 science, and then it unlocks more parts. This takes more parts. So, awesome. Astronaut complex is where we come in and we hire more people. We only have our 4 guys starting off. And this is strategies. I'll have to remember what strategies to use, because there's like some really good strategies to use right at the beginning, but I forgot about that until just this moment. I'll go back and look to see exactly which ones I'm going to use. So we're going to start off with mission control. Why? Because this is how we get early money and everything. We just need to recover or transmit any science experiment from Kerbin. We're on Kerbin. So we're going to take this. We can only take 2 right now. We're going to get a $2,000 advance, and when we complete it, we'll get another $4,000, 1 science, and 2 reputation stars. And then we need to launch our first vessel. We'll go ahead and take this one over the escape the atmosphere, because it'll be a little bit before we escape the atmosphere. Sorry if I'm going a little fast. I'm just trying to explain a lot as we go. For those who have never seen this game before. Yeah, so launch our first vessel. Just like it says. Completion 3,200, advance 1,100, completion. So yeah, there we go. So we'll get some money out of this. So we're gonna go into the VAB. And let's build our first rocket. Yeah. Werner von Kerman. Okay, so we have 2 different choices. We have the Mark 1 command pod, which I will be using. And we also have the KB Onion Reentry module, which is a pretty cool little thing as well. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Do what you want. We'll do that one. Oh yeah, I also added our logo in to the game. So we can have all of our flags. It's gonna be R13 1 MK1. It's the Mark 1. Alright, so we don't have fuel tanks, so we'll kind of see. So we have our... This is where your astronauts sit. Your pilots, all of that stuff. That's what's going to be in this first section. The next one is your fuel tanks. As you see, we don't have anything right now. We haven't unlocked it. Engines. It's the only thing we can put on there right now. Boom. The flea. Yeah, the flea solid engine. It'll get us up in the air for a little bit, and that's about it. Command center. We don't have anything. This is going to be stuff like what helps the craft turn, especially when we get bigger crafts and stuff like that. We're going to need extra things to help it maneuver and stuff like that. That's what this is going to be. Computer programs, stuff like that. Structural. You can just like throw these on here, build extra structures, stuff like that. They're useful for like space stations and stuff like that. Robotics, arms, rotors, stuff like that. Plates, all the fun stuff. Coupling, this will be for separation of stages. Payload, just like it says payload, that's going to be stuff that we are carrying up into space and then releasing, and that could be like fairings and stuff like that to cover it up. Aerodynamics, oh, we need some fins on this thing. Let's go ahead and do some symmetry. So we have a toggle snap down here. We have like a circular, which will just kind of do this. And then we have like an angular. Let's put 3 fins on it. I like 3 fins. It'll just kind of help it stay a little bit more stable. Ground, this is going to be landing gears and wheels. Thermal's going to be thermal reflector plates to help it from overheating. Electrical is going to be your batteries, your solar panels. Communication is going to be your antennas, stuff like that. Science. Oh, we need this right here. Mystery goo. We're just going to do 2 like that. Oh. There's going to be all different kind of science things that we can use to get more science later on. Cargo. Just different things you can take up. Like right now we start off with an EVA jetpack and a personal parachute. Our little boy has that on him already. And then of course utility is going to have a lot of parachutes and stuff like that. Let's make sure we have someone in the seat. We got Jebediah. We're actually going to swap out Jebediah right off the bat for Bob. Bob's a scientist. He's going to give us a little bit more 25% science generation. I don't know if it's that big of a deal at the beginning or not. We'll find out. And we'll make sure our staging down here in the bottom right hand corner, you see that? We'll make sure that's right. If these are together, when I hit spacebar on launch, both the parachute and this is going to launch at the same time. We cannot have that. So we need to be those on separate. We're going to save it. We're going to launch it. I'm going to click out of my screen apparently. We're going to launch it. Like I said, we're moving fast this first episode, so it's kind of crazy. So there's like a little bunker for them to, is that what that is? Is that I don't know what that is. That's something over there. Yeah. So here we are. This is our launch pad right here at the beginning. There ain't nothing out here. We're going to click on this crew hatch. We're going to do a crew report. Look at this, 1.5 science. It's not a lot. We're going to keep that experiment. We're going to observe the mystery goo. 3 science. We're going to keep that experiment. And we're going to go on a little EVA out here. We're going to collect the data. Remove the data. We're going to store experiments. Okay. And can he do a EVA report? 2.4 science. This is what we're going to be doing a lot in the beginning. Let's get back in there. So we have several things that we've already done. We still just need this one right here. What we're going to do is we're going to get up in the air and we will launch that. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go, our first launch. We've launched our first vessel. And just like that, we're out of fuel. Don't know exactly how high we'll go. But see, we're already slowing way down at this point. And to get out of the atmosphere, we need to be up here. So, it won't take a lot, but there is the beautiful planet of Kerbal. We're sitting at 11,000 meters above the surface at the moment. We'll definitely hit 12. Will we hit 13? We're not gonna hit 13. We're starting to come back and rotate back down, and now we're gonna start the plummet back down to the surface. But it's okay, we do have a parachute. And we do have like a little notification thing over here. It'll turn yellow if it's kind of like not safe to deploy, but it's like you need to use caution. If it's red, do not ever release your parachutes, because yeah, that'll be bad. It'll rip them out. I forgot to do this. We're gonna observe it now. Get that 7 science. We're gonna go ahead and do it. It's already released it, I think. Oh no. I don't know what happened. Okay, so that was a bad start. I don't know what happened because it released it, but it didn't. Oh no. What happened? So I don't like starting like that. We're just gonna revert it back to launch like that never happened. And let's try this again. I don't know why that did that. Crew report. EVA. Take the data. So I'm gonna do an EVA report. Store data. And board it. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Launch again. This time when we hit about 12,000, we'll do the, we'll do this experiment over here. I honestly don't know what happened there. We need to do like that. They've added this spread angle too. I don't know exactly. We'll go ahead and do a crew report from up here as well. And then we'll do a observe the mystery goo there. There we go. And once again, it did not deploy. I don't know why we're having issues with this all of a sudden. Because I've played with parachutes so many times and I've never had this issue. So it's going too fast. Weird. Okay, why have I... Once again, I've never had this issue on the first vessel. When risky, immediate, safe. Report one more time. Okay, this is our last one. If this one doesn't work, I guess we're just gonna stick with it. Take data. EVA report. Store experiments. Board it. 3, 2, 1, launch. Is it because he's not a pilot? I might just deploy the parachute like way up here. Do that. Observe the mystery goo one more time. We're not gonna do an EVA. Maybe try to slow my descent too. I'll be fighting it like a lot though. Well, it is released at this point. That should keep me from going too fast. That's gonna act like a drog shoot now. Yeah, so what a weird start. I haven't had this issue, so I don't know. It's been a while since I've played, so they might have added some things to where I didn't really know. Maybe they changed the physics a little bit. Maybe one of the mods I added changed some of the physics on this. I don't really know. We are slowing down. Should at 1,000 just open up that parachute. Boom. Now we should really, really slow down. And glide our way all the way down. And now this thing has completely gone over the time I wanted to do. But once again, it's okay, it's our first episode. Oh, we might do a little bit of editing on this one, we'll see. Oh, lost a fin. It's okay. We're down. Safely. So let's recover this vessel. This tells us all the science we've earned. That's 32 science. That's awesome right off the bat. And it tells you every single thing you did. All the parts we've recovered. So we got a little bit of money back from that. And then some. He is ready for his next assignment. And if you look how much money we had, we only had like 25,000, now we got 112. And that's because we got other milestones done. Where they at? So we got the contract complete, we got that. We got the parameter complete, contract complete, the parameter complete. And the world's first milestones. Now if you look at this, that's a lot of money right there. So, yeah. Delete all those. Yes. And yeah. Look at that. Let's go in here real quick. We'll go ahead and we're just gonna get the these next two right here. It's going to leave us with 22. We can get one more. We'll probably go ahead and do survivability. So what we unlocked already was a communitron, 2 antennas, a thermometer, and a decoupler. And then we also unlocked basic rocketry. Sorry, that's a fuel tank, a larger solid fuel booster, and then a liquid fuel engine. And then what we'll do is we'll get this. It adds drag chutes, radial mount parachutes, service bay, landing struts, radiator panels, barometer, which is science, and then some heat shields. So we're going to go and research that. That puts us down to 7, which is fine. But that is where we're going to end today. I know this has been kind of a crazy first fast episode. That's how I'm going to play this, I think. I do like playing this game, I really do. My goal is 15 to 30-minute episodes, honestly. Some episodes we're going to launch one vessel, some we might launch multiple. And then I want to know, do y'all want to see me building up these vessels every single time? Because that takes a lot of time sometimes. Do y'all want to see all the things? Do y'all want me to skip things? Do y'all want to be like, hey, this is what we're launching today. We're going to launch 3 satellites, and this is our vessel to do it, you know? Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. Also, check out the shorts playlist I created for this. That is a weird builds in Kerbal Space Program. It's going to have just a bunch of weird things. Go on there, comment things you would like to see built in sandbox mode. I'm going to make them, launch them, and then later in this series, when we hit certain milestones or whatever, we're going to launch these things into orbit and have like space art just floating around up there. Bunch of space art. So yeah, that's where we're sitting. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, comment below, throw on the notification bell, and catch me next time.